Why do I need to heal my masculine energy? What's wrong with my masculine energy? It's not that something's wrong with it or that it's broken. It's just that it requires an up-leveling, an upkeep, a rising up of something different. I see men stuck in the same old masculine energy that's been going on for a very, very long time. Their father, their grandfather, their great-grandfather, all held on to this sort of old style of masculine energy. And it continues into this day, what we call the patriarchy. So how do you move from an old belief system into a newer, divine, authentic, more conscious masculine energy? I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do that are easy and that can help you think about this and shift into a place where you're feeling more powerful in this day and age, where you're feeling more confident in your intimate sexual relationships, where you're feeling more grounded and embodied, more connected to your body. And how do I, Leanna Walden, know about this kind of information? I have studied for a very, very long time the dynamics between the masculine and feminine energies, specifically the sexual energies. Very, very powerful energy that we hold within our body. It's our life force energy that runs through our entire being and helps us to feel more alive, feel more connected to our bodies, but also to our deeper selves and to our partners, to our lovers, to our wives and our husbands, and to those people that we're going to become very, very intimate to. Well, if you don't know who I am, I'm Leanna Walden, and I am a relationship and sexual wellness specialist, and I'm the founder of Empower. And I will be telling you a little bit more about what is Empower, because this is something that I think you're going to be really, really interested in hearing about. Number 1 is breathing deeply. Now, yeah, breathing. Leanna, breathing. What are you talking about breathing? We all breathe. We breathe all the time. We have to breathe. Otherwise, we're going to be dead, right? But I'm talking about a different level of breathing. The kind of breathing that a lot of people do, especially in this day and age, because of, spending all the time on the computer, and sort of the lower part of your body from the chest down is not in movement or not participating in the activity of work anymore. Most of us tend to breathe up high, up in the upper regions. And nothing else is being fed breath the lower part of the body. Now, in order to really connect to our masculine energy, you have to connect to your body. And in order to connect to your body, you have to feed it. You have to send energy into it. You have to connect to that energy. And we're going to get into that, specifically the sexual energy, which is deeper, lower in your pelvis. If you're not breathing that energy, you're not breathing at a deep level, how is that energy going to move through your body? How are you going to be able to control that sexual energy? So breath is essential in shifting you into a different realm of masculine energy. Deep breathing, which I teach in the Empower program. Breath is everything when it comes to masculine sexual energy. This is number 1. So number 2 is tapping into all of your senses. We live usually in very sort of minimal connection to our senses. We smell things, we taste things, we touch things, we see things, but we don't really go into a deeper exploration of our senses. And when we want to tap into a deep level of masculine energy, sexual masculine energy, we need to open up and expand all of our senses. So just think about it for a time when you're sitting there, or even right now. Open up your hearing. What can you hear? What can you hear beyond this video? What sounds are coming through? What sounds are coming through beyond the sounds that you can hear? So we expand the sound capacity, and then we go in and listen deeper inside us. What sounds can I hear inside of me? What sounds are resonating in my body? What are my body sounds? And it's doing this with all of the senses that we have that really helps us get in a deeper contact and get deeper in touch with our own bodies and our own awareness. Once we get in touch with those senses, our own senses, we can get in touch with our partner's senses, connect with them, play with that, with each other, play with our senses. And that takes us into a deeper realm of connection, of powerful exploration together. Number 3 is ejaculation control. Now, this could be number 1, number 2. They're all super, super important, but I'm talking about it now. So, this is where we hold all of our masculine sexual energy in our pelvis, and it can get trapped there, and it can start to just activate on its own without you having any power or any control of what's happening or what is going to be happening. So we want to get in touch with that deeper energy, and instead of allowing it to be released, you want to hold that energy in your body, move it around your body, have that sexual energy penetrate every single part of your body. When you lose the energy, when you release the energy from your body, you are losing your sexual energy. And that sexual energy takes time to regenerate, sometimes 3 or 4 days. So if you're constantly releasing, your body doesn't even have time to regenerate the energy, and you might find yourself in a very sort of low state of energetic system, in a low state of energy. You might find yourself tired or not very motivated, or certainly not in a state of deep confidence, right? So being able to withhold that release, move it through your body, wait for a number of days, maybe even weeks, depending on your age, before you release. It creates all sorts of benefits for your body, for your life, and especially for your intimate connection with your partner. You know, as I've discussed in videos before, your partner needs time. She needs time to get warmed up and get prepared and to get involved in the connection that you have with her. So if you are releasing on a daily basis, you're not fully charged in your body, and you're not fully turned on for your partner. So EJ control is absolutely essential in expanding yourself and moving towards a more conscious, authentic, masculine sexual energy. Number 4 is truly beginning to love your body, every part of your body, every cell that exists in your body. Now, this might seem really weird, but we often cut ourselves off from our body. And if there's parts of our body that hurt or that's ailing, that's discomfort that exists, we just go to the doctor and get some drugs so that we can feel better. This actually does not work at all. It's not actually, excuse me, it's actually not bringing you in contact with your own body and your own possibility of healing yourself. When you can connect with every single part of your body, when your whole body becomes alive in knowing that you are fully on board with every single part of your body, when you can listen to your body and know that, oh, well, I'm hurting here because I've been feeling really stressed, or because this kind of emotion has been going through me, and now it's being manifested in that part of my body, then you're able to heal yourself. You're able to feel stronger. You're able to feel more alive in your body. And when you're connecting with your partner at this elevated stage of sexual energy, you want to feel much more alive in your body, right? You want to feel tapped into every part of your body. When you're tapped into your body and feeling fully alive and understand your body, listening to your body, healing your own body, then when you come and open up to your partner, you're going to understand how to feel her energy, how to connect to her energy, how to bring her in, because you'll understand her body as well. You'll start to love every single part of her body and know what every part of her body is capable of. So loving your body. We do lots of exercises in the Empower program on how to do this practice. And the men who are doing this are finding it transformational, taking them to a completely other realm, a completely other dimension of who they are as sexual beings. The fifth tip that I want to give you about moving into from the old masculine to the new, the wounded to the divine, is understanding what kind of traits exist within the wounded and what kind of traits exist within the divine masculine. They're very different. And you can see how possibly your father was kind of sitting in the wounded, and all of the traits that you hold within the wounded masculine energy. And when you see what kind of traits are existing within the divine masculine energy, you can understand more about, oh, well, how can I move into those spaces? How can I be more of that so that I can feel more love in my body, feel more connected to who I am and connected to the universe? So if this resonates with you, then I would love to see you in the Empower program coming up on July the 24th. We're going to have a really exciting time this July 24th. An awesome group of men are coming in. I would love to have you. Please apply. Get on the wait list. You do not want to miss this Empower program in July 24th. Much love making.